Good morning, everyone. I'm just calling you up to catch up with you. I think I have not done a video in 3 or 4 days, but I'm here at this place is called the Equestrian Trailhead. And you can see here people bring their horses and they'll put them in this corral and let them walk around, run around. Then over here is some places to sit and some hitching posts. My car is there. This has a big fire ant mound. And they have a trough you can fill with water with that pump. A couple more sitting places. And then this just goes around. But when we get around to the other side, I'll show you where there's a gate, where there's trails where people can take their horses. People can also walk down those trails to the lake and go fishing. I have seen people walk down there with their fishing gear. It's the same lake that I show you all the time, Lake Lavon. Can you see the lake? Way back, right there, way back there. So how is everybody? That's the entrance into this place. Hear the birds chirping. And there's a field with all kinds of weeds and wildflowers. They've come and mowed here recently. You can see that's mowed. There's the lake. This part of the lake is pretty full, it looks like. Here's another view of that corral and my dirty car. And they have restrooms. So where have I been? Oh, let me tell you, it has been a week. It's been a week, but God is still on the throne. It's a better picture of the lake, a better view. Make it a little bigger. Well, I've had some peeps pass away, which was very upsetting. Out of 10, I'm down to 4. Wonder what that says. I guess it's for the horses, something. And that looks like a path. I've never gone down there. And they have some type of bulletin board. This tells you a little bit. And then these signs. Some more information. And this trash, and look, the trash can is right there. I'm not going to pick it up because I don't have gloves. But the trash can is right here, and people left things. Looks like wipes because there's a package. Back to the peeps. Well, 2 had drowned, not the same day, but they had gotten into the gosling's pool for some reason and couldn't get out, and then I found them floating, which was very upsetting. I've since put a concrete rock in the pool in case any of these 4 peeps get curious and fly in there. Hopefully they can make their way to the rock. So that's how I had lost the first 2. And then 1 was just missing. I don't know where it went. And then there was one morning that I went out there, or it was in the evening, I forget. But 1 peep was on the bottom of the coop on the floor, and it was passed away. Then I think it was yesterday morning, I went out and let them all out, and I counted, and I had them all, and later on in the afternoon I went out there for something and went into the chicken coop to do a little bit of cleaning. You know, I do a little cleaning every day so that on Saturdays it's not a real big job. I mean, it's a job, but if I clean up a little bit every day on Saturdays, it makes it a little easier. Anyway, I went in there and another peep was on the floor and it had passed away. So I'm thinking that they're learning. I mean, they know that they can fly. And I have seen the peeps, a few of them on the perch. And I think that these 2 that I found on the floor of the coop may have fallen off the perch during the night, or that one yesterday morning must have went back into the coop and probably got on the perch and fell off. So what I'm doing is, I started last night, when they go in to roost, all the chickens, I have that container back in the coop, and I put the peeps in it and put the screen on top of it. And those peeps were not happy last night. And then one of the silky hens was mad and wanted to get in there with the peeps. The other silky hen didn't want to. She stayed up on a perch. And so I let the other silky hen in with those peeps, and then they calmed down and went out this morning, and they were alive. So I think that's what happened. I think they had fallen off the perch. Sorry. So 2 had drowned. 1 had just MIA, I don't know. And then I found 2 passed away on the coop floor. And then another one is MIA. So that's 6 gone, and I have 4. I have 3 darker ones and 1 whitish yellowish one. So it has been very upsetting. And then my 1 barred rock hen that hasn't been feeling good, this morning I thought she had passed away, but she hasn't. She's just moving really slow, and she did come out of the coop, and I did see her eat, and I did see her drink, and I did see her laying in the chicken yard eating some wildflowers. And then when I got ready to leave, I was looking for her, and she had made her way back into the coop. This is like a old-fashioned pump, kind of. I don't know if it works. You know, they say when you have a pump like this, to leave a little water so that when you go to use it, you don't have to pump as hard. It's what I've heard from people in other countries, that's That's really how they live. And then this week I have just not felt well. Had a really, really, really bad flare-up of the syringomyelia, the spinal cord disease, and a bad flare-up with arthritis in my hands. And the only thing that helps is ice packs on my hands. And I did crochet some, but not as much as I want to, and not as much as I need to. And I know I still have a couple Happy Meal videos to do, but just keep being patient with me and I will do them. Someone spread out some leaves, which is good. My chickens would love that. I could just pack them all up and take them here. My car really needs a wash, but that land that I live on, between the dirt that's out there and all the concrete and the gravel and the trees, I used to wash my car quite often, but then, you know, the next day it would look like it needed it again, especially if we got really bad wind. So I don't wash my car every week anymore. And I wanna brag on Jesus and say how thankful I am that I know him, that Jesus really is the center of my life. And the other day, someone sent me a PayPal blessing, which I just so appreciate. And the Lord is always on time. And it's just so good to know that, you know, he's just so faithful. And he's everything we need when you think about it. When you really sit down and think about God, I mean, he's the creator. He created us, created animals and things for us to enjoy, things for us to have. He's our creator. He's our savior. He's our healer. He's our provider. He's our protector. I mean, the list just goes on. And I'm so thankful for his provision. And I'm thankful for that kind person that sent that PayPal blessing. I did send a message to you back through PayPal, but I don't know if you got it. It doesn't tell me. I just send the message back and hit send and hope that you got it. And I really appreciate it, and I know that God appreciates that too, and I trust that he'll bless you right back. I wonder where that piece of wood came from. All this cut up grass. Oh, my chickens would love that too. Isn't that beautiful? Now that would make a nice postcard. Speaking of, so far I have 2 people that are interested in the postcard swap. And so I'll be getting those postcards out to you on Monday. And that, I think, is going to be very fun. I think I'll leave now. Oh, yesterday I was cleaning a little bit, organizing. And I took out some cotton. And I'm thinking about making some cotton water bottle covers, but crossbody ones. Now, I have made them before. And in fact, about 4 years ago, I had made me one. And I had one in a bag in my car that I was working on. And I had it in the car, like I say. And I had gone to Plano to a dog park. I had just taken Sadie there. I didn't take Monster. I took Sadie. And, of course, I had my crossbody, I guess that's what you call it, water bottle holder on. And I was walking and someone complimented it. And I said, well, I made it. And actually, I got 2 orders from that person. I mean, just, having it and walking in a dog park, and someone saw it, and it was a hot day, so I'm sure they wish they had one that day. And yeah, I was able to get 2 orders. And so I was thinking, and I've made them through the years for gifts. They're nothing new to me to make. And they're fun and easy, and there's all different kinds of patterns for them. Can you see that bird? But I'm thinking about making some and seeing if some people from church, there's a lady at church that works at a McDonald's, and she has in the past sold some things for me from her coworkers. Like about 4 years ago, she sold a pair of fingerless gloves for me to a coworker that worked the windows at that McDonald's. And then she has sold, or for me, she's gotten orders. I think there was a couple hats and a baby blanket. So I'm thinking to make some of these water bottle holders with that strap for the crossbody and see if she can't take them to work and sell them, or get orders if people want different colors other than what I make. But then there's another lady that I know whose mother and father live at one of the big mobile home parks here in town. And a lot of people in that park go walking around in the park. And I'm thinking to make up some and see if this friend can't sell them or get me some orders there. So that will help. If I do get orders, that will help make some money. But also, it's something very useful, especially for this Texas summer. So that is on my plan, or on my list. I've been having this week with not feeling well, terrible brain fog. I'm almost embarrassed to even mention it, but I mention it because maybe there's someone else that deals with it or knows someone. But with this brainstem disease, this Chiari malformation, it causes awful brain fog. But it seems to me that this week has been the worst than ever, to tell you the truth. Now, for example, yesterday I went to the bank, to the ATM. I put in the wrong PIN code and I locked my account. The machine spit me out a receipt saying that I had tried too many times and I locked myself out, and there was a number to call, and I called the number. I was right still at the bank. I just pulled into a parking space, and the number was to the customer service of the bank. Of course, they could look and see and confirm that I did that. And they said, well, your account now is locked till after midnight with the ATM. You'll have to go in to make a deposit or a withdrawal. So I had to go in. It wasn't a big deal because I was right there at the bank, but it was a little frustrating for me because I know my PIN code, but that brain fog, I just could not remember it or think of it. And I've noticed this week in talking to people at church, or on the phone, or just talking to people, I've had a lot of trouble this week to get the words out of my mouth. It's in my head when I'm talking, making a sentence, but I can't collect the right word to come out of my mouth. And I'm just praying and asking God to clear up that brain fog, and I know He's able. And that will make things easier too. And I guess this is it. Yeah, I think this is it. I hope you like the little walk around this little place. No one is here today with horses, so I can't show you any horses, but it's a peaceful place. I've come here before and I've sat at one of those, I call them cabanas, and I've crocheted before, and I've read my Bible, and I've brought another book to read before. It's peaceful. I would have liked to have seen some horses here, though. I'm not a horse person as far as ever wanting a horse, but I do admire them. So I'm going to end this, and I'll talk to everyone later, and thanks for your patience with me, and thanks for watching my wonky videos and all your comments. And remember to be kind to everybody, because somebody is having a bad day, and I'll be talking to you.